Aquarius, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising sign Aquarius energy. So even if you're not an Aquarius birthday, if this has been called to you, if you found this in your algorithm, it's your message. Have a listen. This comes to you at just the right time. And this is where your message begins. Well, if this ain't the right card to have, listen, Pluto just moved into Aquarius, 18 years. Y'all gonna have Pluto there conjuncting your natal suns eventually over the next 18 years. Those of you born on the Aquarius Pisces cusp, you've got some time. But those of you born on the Capricorn Aquarius cusp, I'm sure you've already felt it. You got a little preview earlier this year. There's a thud that happens. There's a gravity that happens. You become more intense when Pluto conjuncts your natal sun. You just become more extreme, more psychic, more powerful in a way that could be extra intimidating. And everything you do, you have so much more focus on and gravity to, and it matters more to you. So you will change. Your sense of self will change. And the parts of your ego that don't hold up, the parts of your ego that are lame and weak and aren't serving the divine are going to get destroyed. So situations and circumstances you will be put into that will wreck those weaker aspects of your ego, even if you don't think they're bad. You know, Pluto does not destroy what is healthy and divine. It's not like that. It only destroys the crap that shouldn't be there. That's what it does. And so it's not about your opinion. It's about the divine's opinion, right? So expect that there will be extreme changes, extreme dynamic personality dynamics that are going to change or move quickly or become more intense, like intensify. And this is going to happen, like I would say, over the next 6 years, especially, mostly to Aquarius ones right now. FYI, Leo ones and Cancer Leo cuspers. This is tough energy because Pluto is in opposition to your natal suns. But you may not be watching this video, so we'll talk about that in the Leo video, okay? But why did I say this is the perfect energy? Because this is where we start. A rebirth is assured. This is scorpionic energy. Scorpio is, of course, ruled by Pluto. So it's plutonic energy. It has to do with resurrection. It has to do with waking up and coming out of a long slumber. And boy, oh boy, are you coming out of a long slumber. This is, it's like, look at he's a bat, right? But it's in the shape of a cocoon. And he's just hanging there and he's just starting to wake up. He's just starting to sort of almost yawn one of his wings out. So there is an awakening that is happening for you this week. And it will be intense. Let's get into the full reading. Remember, guys, as I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. That's cool. They're supposed to. This part of the message, I'm going to leave them where they lay. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those. There's a couple of different ones. The only place you can book is my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. Very easy to find. My links are in the description box or on this channel header. You can just click the icon for my website. Easy to find, and you'll get your personal message within 24 hours of whatever day you booked. If you're just arriving at this channel, welcome. I'm so happy you found me. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and then click all notifications so that you know when I go live. That's when you'll be notified and you can participate in the only place where I do free public tarot card readings. If you'd like to join that, please remember to subscribe. If you're sound sensitive, please turn down your volume for a sec. I'm just going to cleanse the energy with sound. We got a lot, Aquarius. We got a lot to unpack here. Okay, something fell into my lap, and we have dove, be peace, and be playful. These might be challenging energies right now. I feel like it's almost like you're not here to play. You're here to make things right. So there's a sense of maybe talking or speaking or trying to keep things light in order to keep the peace. I'm not sure how long that's going to last, though. So, because it came in, I don't know if this was upside down or upright. I'm just going to be hesitant with that energy. And then we have time to heal is in the past. There was some snaky energy in the past, something that really, like a toxin that needed to be purged. Could have also been something hypnotic that you were dealing with. But we do have 55. 5 plus 5 adds up to, happy birthday, Doug Denny, 10. And that means completion of a cycle. So purging toxins and healing. And then we have be at home, wombat spirit, getting comfortable in your own skin. Maybe even getting comfortable someplace foreign, something that was foreign to you, something that was maybe more exotic, a sense of defending and knowing what's important, maybe having to defend what matters to you because of a toxic energy. And then we have transformation is beautiful. Definitely inspired transformation in your, happy birthday, Michelle Sandygate. Definitely inspired it definitely inspired a transformation in your life. Something that made you see things differently. There has been a glow up, Aquarius. Absolutely. Something that was a comfort zone for you. Maybe something that you experienced that was transformative. As in because you had to get through it. Hold on though. Ooh, time for a deep dive that is Venetian energy. And sweet results await. That's gorgeous energy. I think you got real comfortable in a situation that was scary. And ultimately, your life transformed because of it. This is love. This is romance. This is a sense of happiness and optimism and value and prosperity and abundance. Remember, only the busy bee gets the honey. This is honey, a ton of honey, lots of profit, lots of value, lots of money. And then we have nothing is wasted. This is Aquarian energy, a look back. This is gratitude and appreciation. I think that you're very grateful for a circumstance in your life, regardless of what kind of toxins you had to go through. There is that sense of making peace or finding a way to be at peace, be playful and be peace. But I feel like this came out this way. So it's almost like you're not playing around. Peace matters to you. It's almost like you put that first above anything. And maybe that's why you're starting to see value in every situation, which is adding to your optimism. Let's understand this a little bit better. What are you trying to say to Aquarius? Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is here. We have the same pattern. It's like you were looking at something. You were observing something. You were waiting or hung up over something. This has been a long time coming, maybe up to a year. Yeah, ooh, this is the Devil energy, Capricornian energy, 6 of Wands and 9 of Swords. Somebody was afraid to be successful. Somebody was afraid of coming out and being public. Somebody was afraid of maybe public reaction or held back. Some sort of success was held back because of hurt and pain and suffering and heartbreak. This sense of fear. It's almost like in some ways you decided to publicly share a really traumatic, hurtful, and sad situation. But in doing so, you acted as a catharsis for a lot of people. You stood for a lot of people. Instead of just yourself, there was a sense of knowing that you had to speak, knowing that it was important to represent in a way, to talk about and bring public a pain, something that you had suffered from. And that is now, there's like a sense of it paying off. It may not be about actual money. It's just you're glad that you did, because you see so much abundance that's come from it, or you will this week. Let's get deeper into this message. I want to grab a zodiac card. Just a little fruit fly flying around. We have Chiron here, so there's definitely healing again. Time to heal. This was your way of healing a situation that was very painful to you or somebody or people that you cared about. Like, this was definitely something that it matters to you more than your own pocketbook. I can tell you that. It matters to you beyond that, but because it's something that you had to stand for. Maybe there was, for a while, you hung on to, or you were stuck in a lot of pain, and that's what you were able to finally get a chance to heal. Yes, even if it is physical, Aquarius, there are answers and solutions, and nothing that you've done so far has been wasted. You are finding the treasure in the trash heap. You are finding the value. You are also finding what is valuable. So if you've been trying something for a long time, there's an energy of finally hitting the nail on the head and discovering what is actually valuable this week. If you've been searching and searching, now you're going to uncover it, even if it seemed like a hopeless situation. Let's grab a moon card. Interestingly enough, the moon was in opposition to Pluto as it moved into Aquarius. So, yeah. We have a time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. And this is also about healing. Maybe even in some ways give advice or be there to communicate something that will help people heal. A feeling of openness and belief and faith in cultivating something or in the value of something, okay? So let's dive into this reading. Let's get circumstantial, God. What is this all about? Walking away from an unjust situation and moving toward a more just circumstance. The sense of enough is enough and not taking it anymore, not being satisfied with what doesn't satisfy you, being done, or somebody finally being held accountable for not doing their part, not playing their role, not doing what they said they were going to do, or participating in what they said they were going to do. That is now clarified, it is balanced out, and you're able to move away from that. You're able to move on from it. Okay. We have natural beauty and authenticity. That's so beautiful. Aquarius. Oh, hold on. Let's read these cards. Be yourself, as God made you naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. And that is the sun and the moon balancing. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So it's almost like you don't have to try too hard. Know that you don't. This is natural for you. Don't overstretch or over try, including don't feel like you have to prove yourself to anybody, Aquarius. This is definitely a time where you feel like where you could get caught up in, oh, things are going really well, I have to try too hard. Do you ever get like you get like that? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you feel like you have to overwork the situation because you have to earn what you've already earned, or you have to prove to people that I actually deserve what I've gotten. There is that sentiment here, right? That sense of don't do that. Just keep being yourself. You don't have to overstress or overstrain the situation. Hold on. Let's do this first. Ooh, it's coming out here. All that glitters. That's interesting. Truth be told. Truth be told, let me say this. You're not going to... Remember how I said treasure in a trash heap? Finding the real beauty? Finding the true beauty in a situation? Because not all that glitters is actually gold. This is coming as a reminder that the value isn't in the glitter. The value isn't in the glam or the flashiness or the attention. That's not what it's in. It's in the quality. Truth be told, this is Aquarian energy with my little owl friend here. Being open-hearted. And honestly, I feel like this is truth outside of you that is coming out. So being as sincere as possible is going to keep you aligned with that honesty energy. And ultimately, truth comes out big time in Aquarius. Because Aquarian energy, the water that the water bearer bears is truth. Right? It's the truth of the world. It's the truth of the universe being spilled down into the realms below. It's the truth of the universe. So ultimately, truth be told, just let it roll over you like water. All that glitters, he's standing on the gold mask. Right? It's almost like what's really valuable is for you to tell the truth right now. What's really valuable is for your integrity to stand right now. And I think it did. And ultimately, I think there's beautiful rewards to that, right? It's almost like it's more beautiful because you're achieving this or discovering this beauty from your authenticity. And not from being fake or trying too hard. Let's get these cards. Accelerated motion, slow down. By the end of the week, things will slow down a little bit. There is a wish granted somehow, but ultimately there is that sense of, let me say this. Aquarius, appreciate this moment. It's a phenomenal moment, but don't try to hang on to it and make it your new state of permanence, because that will make it lose its integrity. Everything was meant to happen and then pass. Allow this to pass. Don't try to hold on to a moment in time just because it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Be grateful. That's what's coming through. Sacral chakra. Okay, so you're using your creative power or your creative force, maybe even the power of your diaphragm to say something, know something. There's a lot of gold here. This week is really it's like a golden opportunity with all of this gold energy around. but ultimately allow it to come and go. Know that it's not supposed to be there forever. This is almost like an award, some sort of medal, or just some sort of influx of abundance. Appreciate it and let it be. Let's go to the extended to understand what form it comes to you in. I will see you guys. The link is down below, and I'll pin it to the top of the comment section as well.